Florida's once booming housing market is losing steam, and the shift is hitting home sellers across the state. Experts say property values are dropping, buyers are hesitating, and investors are starting to pull back. Reporter Dave Elias has taken a closer look at what's driving the slowdown.
Well, no doubt the numbers are starting to tell a different story in Florida's housing market. After years of skyrocketing prices, we're learning now it's taking much longer for many homes to sell.
I had one property that was on the market for 10 months and did not sell. We did get offers. They were very lowball offers.
One reason? Inventory in Southwest Florida is high.
It's at a record level for, if you were to compare it to, when we had no inventory.
Ingalls and Volker realtor Sue Cristiano points out that Lee County has more than 17,000 homes for sale, Collier County over 9,000, and Charlotte County more than 5,800. Are you worried as a realtor?
No, I'm not. A lot of people are trying to compare this market to 2006, 2007 when we had the bubble. There is no bubble. I think the key word is correction.
She says while some homeowners are lowering home prices, many are forced to make major improvements to sell their homes.
They either have to put a new roof on, or determine whether they want to do that, or get an estimate for a roof. And the roof is $25,000, so now the house is listed and it's in the notes. Home needs a new roof, it's reflected in the price.
A new roof can lower the cost of home insurance, and a big plus, she says, for buyers.
We're definitely seeing a lot more of that, the calls from the realtors coming in and having us go out and double check, give a lot of estimates.
Eagle Roofing owner Greg Martin is seeing those improvements firsthand.
The calls coming in from realtors, buyers, sellers.
Noting he's inspecting more roofs because buyers don't want to assume an extra debt right now.
The roof, that's probably going to be the most major repair you'll ever make on your house, because it is the most important part of the home.
The fact remains that home sales are down nearly 10% in Southwest Florida as more homes come on the market every day.
We all sat back and we watched our property values go up and up, and now they've softened a bit.
FGCU finance professor Dr. Shelton Weeks points to higher interest and insurance rates, as well as shrinking demand for homes.
Every aspect of owning a home is more costly today than it was 3 or 4 years ago.
Could we be headed for another housing market crash?
I really don't think so. When we look at where the market is today, yes, we could see further softening, but the simple fact that we don't have any sort of really outrageous leverage in the market, I think greatly reduces that risk.
For sellers, it may mean longer wait times and lower offers. For buyers, more choices, but still tough financial conditions, leaving our realtor Sue with this advice.
Real estate is an investment just like your stocks are, everything else.
Now, experts say that it is just too early to call this any type of a full-blown crash, but all signs point to a correction in the market. So the best advice is for buyers and sellers in Florida to reset their expectations. In Fort Myers, Dave Elias, Gulf Coast News.